Hello. It's time for more Esoteric Ebb. Just grabbing my water bottle, and then we can get started. Ba-ba-ba. Last episode, we beat a troll by getting him to fall into the gravity flip. Whoa. That's different. It's almost time. We're nearing the end. Last time you found Meriadoc, the star witness you've been looking for all campaign. He told you about this invisible smoking person who entered into the pillar. As crazy as it sounds, you're certain you need to follow. Give me 1 sec. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. Last time we had a bunch of stuff over here, but I also wanted to go back really quick. And equip Speak with Plants. Pray as well. Let's see. Yes. Contemplate your final task. You must enter it. There is no other way. But what you do inside will change everything. Be wary. Prepare spells. Charm person. Comprehend languages. Cure wounds. Detect alignment. Grease. Inflict wounds. Speak with animals. Bark skin. Knock. Prayer of healing. Protection from evil and good. Vitality. Crusader's mantle. Speak with plants. Oh, an apple. A fresh apple. How did it get all the way down here? Good question. Might as well heal the full. More apples, apple boy, etc. Stare up at the wall of the ruin. Thick rubbery vines drape over the ancient spiraling concrete. It is a vertical ascent of roughly 20 feet. The Tulin did not do stairs. Whatever steps you have found in their architecture are added eras later. So, now you climb. The vines are slick with fungal humidity. It's going to be slippery. It's going to be rough. Is there anything useful up there? Of course there is. There always is. Right? You have a distinct feeling. Somewhere up there, someone is calling out. Someone lost long ago. Inspect the structural integrity. You pull on a vine. It holds, but it releases a puff of yellow spores. Cough. Ugh. The air down here is thick, heavy. Focus. The climb is doable. Cast Druidcraft. You weave the primal strings to bring the vines more closely together. Nice. This should make things simpler. Pick a path through the tangled knots. Nice. Grab the vines, testing the weight. Light as a feather. You avoid the slick spots where the ancient resin has pooled. Calculating friction coefficients in real time. Your boot finds a knot. Your hand finds a loop. Efficient, clean. You are at the top of the ruin. Let's go. We already yoinked this, so there's no real need to be up here anymore. Damn. Whoa, there's a skull there. Approach the vine wall again. It has not moved. Plants seldom do, even down here. You know where the slippery spots are now. Climb again. Muscle memory active. You grab the vines once more. You are at the bottom of the fungal wall. The roots are moving, ever so slightly. At the foot of the snail ruins, you watch a mass of wiggling roots moving about ever so slowly around a series of corpses. Skeletons, to be precise. Look at the skeleton in the center with the... That is a lovely helmet. You see it, straddled upon the brow of a skeletal face. Must be late Fade era or early Divine era. However, a corpse would never remain this intact over hundreds of years without esoteric means. Most likely, these were adventurers from a later era who simply used that ancient helmet. Just like you should do. If you're not thinking of what I think you're thinking. It looks like the type of helm that would bring great mindfulness, as well as the wisdom of a previous era. Interesting. The roots wriggle and writhe a bit more. Really want that helmet. You better take it, quick and easy. Just don't get caught. Maybe later, or not. The roots writhe before you. Speak with plants. Yes. Trace the spiral in the air, each string of primal energy focused upon this collective life before you. It writhes. The writhing becomes sound. The sound becomes words. It speaks. You listen. Why, Stod, who comes to step on our rooted being? Oh shit, right. Speaking with plants. Cool. I'll let you do the talking though, Mr. Druid. I'm a druid, obviously. Druid. Yeah, something like that. The writhing mess of roots lets out a low groan. Anadla, Ifa, Dueda, Dal. Slowly the spell appears to attune you to the primal essence of this life form. We hold, you speak. We find interest, we answer. Ask something interesting. It might help you. Can I have that cool helm, please? Helm. Yeah, the thing on the head of that corpse. The one you got in your grip. Helm is not needed. Begins to carefully slip off the helmet from the corpse's broken head. You may have. Sweet, thanks. You use. What are you voting in the election? We voice our concerns over moisture. Oh. The pouring keeps us filled, but the wetness is causing Earth to drift. In time there will be less soil for us to inhabit. This must be handled through care and substantial conciliatory consideration. Should get some type of plant election going down here. That would probably help. That's not what I asked, but good luck with that. This is funny. Yes, okay. What's it like down here? Fresh, damp, filled. Many come, few we hold. Those who do not know, respect. Sounds like a root syndicate in the making. I defeated the troll over there. Yes, we felt. We cheered. We are grateful. The freezing, breaking, slashing, stomping. It is gone. We cheer. Are you good or evil, Mr. Roots? We are. We are. What can you tell me about these ruins here? Inside, the Trifler, the beast of many eyes who lives in pipes. Beware. It is a warning. Beware. Right. Well, that's horrifying. Good to be prepared. Meek knows beast of many eyes. Bad. Very bad. Master, be careful. That's all for now. It is. The voice fades into nothing. Then the roots simply rise once again. Alright. Nice. Snail door. It allows you to enter. Well, first. Also, I realized the helmet that we lost, it's the fucking cap we gave back to the guy. Duh. Dingus. Strength. Dexterity. Constitution. Intelligence. Wisdom. Charisma. Very cool looking. Is there any way we can work it into our build? +2 constitution from anything. Without a minus. Could do this. Is anything... This gives constitution and charisma. I liked our setup before, unfortunately. Old prison. Approach your companion. Let's get on with it. Hold on. I want to leave real quick. Have you ever been down this deep before? No, almost, but no. I once joined a scouting squad to the lower end of the below, but we never went anywhere near this whole, glances at the mushrooms. These more primal parts. For good reason. People die in places like these all the time, so let's not stick around for too long. Got a pretty decent party going now. A party. She repeats the phrase in your mind. Yeah, it's a hoot. Meek is in party too! Ah, shit. Snell jolts as the mimic appears around your neck. I forgot you took that thing with you. Meek is no thing. Meek is mimic. It even rhyme. The goblin squints at your talking scholar. No, it doesn't. It does rhyme, Snell. He squints at Etir. I really don't think it does. The angel turns her face away for a moment, and after a dramatic pause whispers in your mind. Perhaps you are correct. The goblin has the kind of expression that says, I can't believe I ever feared this celestial. Meek think it rhymed. Snell sighs. Can we go now? Let's go. What's the matter, cleric? Nothing. Let's go. Stay real close. This is a terrible place. You see your companion already has his sling ready. He clenches his jaw and just nods. He trusts you. You approach the angel. What is the matter, cleric? I don't like this place. It is a facility of the Tulinkatl. You are wise to be dismayed, for it is cursed grounds. My light will guide us only so far. Stay close. Yes, please. Chamber of the Guests. Do you have any idea? Master, beware! How frustrating you are! Ah. The mask is back on, but she is not hiding her voice anymore. Why does this young woman want to kill you so badly? Time to teach her a lesson. One more time, eh? This piece of shit. Don't let him get away this time. Nice. See the goblin already moving. Snell spins his sling. The bullet fires dangerously close to the assassin's head, missing only due to constant movements. Face the assassin and consider your options. What exactly is your plan here? Killing you, fucker! Childish insult. This is a child. Well, that's obvious. It's not working out so far, is it? The assassin flourishes the dagger. Not getting away this time. The assassin stumbles for words. You're not getting away! The angel lets out a loud telepathic bark at the assassin. Fool of a girl! You are playing with forces beyond your comprehension. Whoa. She's got, oh, what's it called? God, she's horrifying. Yeah. Let's, we either add, what's enhanced ability do? +3 or 1d12? Let's just stick with what we got. We can change our spell later. Yeah, easy. 31 wisdom. There's desperation here. This assassin goes to great lengths to remain concealed. They want anonymity. But today there's no such fear, or they have a greater fear that trumps it. That's it. They are being pressured into this attack, forced into this attack. This is their final chance, which means this is your final chance to reach them. The masked assassin lunges forward. Die, die, die! The dagger connects. An agonizing feeling shudders through you. Something's different about her this time. This is a desperate attack. As the angel readies her sword, dark energy surrounds her. A hex, but from where? What? There's a flash of surprise on the angel's typically impassive face. The malicious energy swirls around her. She fails to swing her sword. This is serious. Some sort of squirming shadow has already started forming around the assassin. Why do you keep doing this? Stop! The assassin tries to fake out the goblin as he winds up another shot. Fuck you! He fires off the stone, hitting them squarely in the upper thigh. The masked one, while actively channeling potent dark energies, lets out a high-pitched scream. Jesus, are you a kid or something? We don't want to hurt you. Stop fighting. Fuck you! The shadows formed. Oh, fuck. Shadows form, begin to writhe and spit out tentacles. They are placed such that you can't make it to the assassin before you deal with them. Smart. What do you do to deal with them? Resist the tentacles or dodge the tentacles. Resist. Nat 20. Nice. Brace yourself against the tentacles. They slap into you, wrapping around your limbs and writhing. Your vision splits. You are both here and elsewhere. You see the outline of a twisted, gnarled tree as if through a thick, dirty film. It stretches far into the sky above you, or perhaps far below you into the ground. You hear whispers in your mind. Maddeningly, just incomprehensible. Illa tumma. You steel your mind and focus on the image of the assassin still twisting their hands, and the vision fades. The tentacles are recoiling from you as if they tasted something bad. Things are deteriorating. Look, you can't hold back. You have to deal with this issue. The assassin twirls their dagger, drops into a squat, and shifts. Watch out! Watch neck! The masked one was there, now they're here. They teleported directly in front of you. You're able to shift ever so slightly away from the plunging dagger, but it still sinks deeply into your shoulder. Shit! The angel's hand tightened on the hilt of her sword. The assassin pulls the dagger out as you try and grab him by the arm, twisting away. Etir grabs her sword, gets ready to swing. No, stop! Don't do anything, Etir. The angel lets out a telepathic scoff. Very well. The assassin notices, stopping briefly, then shakes it off. The assassin's knife glows with dark energy. Heavy smoke spills from its edge and drifts as though suctioned into the mask. Smoke clears. Yeah. The mask firmly planted on her face, glowing faintly. Zelda, Kursk, Karpa, Mut. The assassin's eyes turn black as the shadowy tentacles begin to rise once again. There's no other recourse. It's time to finish this. The goblin whips another rock at the assassin. The shadowy tentacle slaps it out of the air with blinding speed. Oh god. Last chance. You will finish this. Strike. Strike true. We got this. Yeah, easy. Nice. You stomp through demonic tendrils, charging like an enraged gullbear up to the hapless assassin. A feathered yet land-bound monstrosity native to Ascani, lives upon the coast and is famous for its many attacks upon travelers of Norvikian roads. It's an owlbear, but seagull. Very cool. Your gauntlet meeting her face. The assassin wobbles and bends. One final jab. You punch again, and that is that. Her dagger flies across the chamber. The assassin collapses, unmasked and unconscious. There is a lull as the chaos of the fight abruptly cuts off. She's just a kid. A dangerous child indeed. It's a pity to see someone choose to be dangerous when they're so young. Reminds you of her. Assassin's eyes, now fully maskless, open. You step forth. Fucking bullshit. Depression. Acceptance. You're a little shit, you know that? Have you calmed down now? You're the one trying to jab steel into my heart, girl. Have you calmed down now? Go fuck yourself. Let's just take her to the dungeon. She's earned it. That would be protocol. However, the angel swoops in, her many eyes peering onto the wannabe assassin. What is it? It appears we will have to rethink this apprehension plan. What? Why? Etir pulls back the girl's hood slightly to reveal her face more clearly in the dim light. Ah, Lady Fredis Darrow. Oh shit. Oh shit! Wait, what the hells? Wait, are you... If you tell my dad about this, I'm going to actually kill you. The girl scowls. Oh. Magistrate's not gonna like this. Ah! This is hilarious. Well, this is certainly an embarrassing situation. Darrow clearly has some family issues to deal with. How terrible. You feel for anyone forced to be born into such a high-class family. Holy shit. I've seen you in the newspaper. You're kind of famous. Or I see. Teenage rebels rage. Even among the bourgeoisie. Oh gods, you're one of those. What, an Asgal? Ugh, never mind. Now, will you let me go? What makes you think that is even remotely a possibility? Because I'm so nice? She gives you a sad smile. No, you don't get to be snarky after what you've done. No. Go shove that stupid slingshot up your ass, Goblin. It's not a... He shakes the leather strap. It's a sling. It's a weapon, not a damn slingshot. He's very correct. Even a child with a sling can bring down a giant. Young lady. She tenses up. I have a duty to your father. You are included in that duty. That you have tricked me into assaulting you like this is highly annoying. Her normally monotone telepathic voice is instead shot out into all your minds like a rumbling volcano. You are going to immediately take... Ray just laughs. What are you going to do if I don't? Kill me? Your angelic companion lets out a strange wobbling noise. She is furious. Let's put it like this. I'm going to walk out of here, and you're not going to mention a single word about this to my dad. In return, I'll stop trying to kill you. Okay? So you've stalking me all this time. Huh? Not exactly difficult to find. True. Yeah. You do realize how loud you are when you're stomping around in those boots. Hey, he can be as loud as he wants, you hear? Check out all this cool gear. What do you think? Not sure, that's why I'm asking. A dungeon crawl? A magic item store? A lady in a pond? What, did your dad buy it all? This'll piss her off. A lady in a pond. Magic item store. Dungeon crawl. Lady in a pond? No. Not sure, that's why I'm asking. Jesus, what an idiot. That's uncalled for. Ugh. What, did your dad buy it all? No. Tell me about the magic you were casting. No? Now let me go. Sure. Just wondering one thing. Why? Why what? Why the fuck are you trying to kill me? Lose it. Or why are you trying to kill me? Contain it. Well... The girl glances at the mask on the ground beside her. Snell kicks it away. No. Answer him. Fuck it. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I signed up for his stupid fucking deal. Okay? Whose deal? I needed easy spell slots. He wanted an extra pair of eyes, win-win. But then he started asking for these night outings and reconnaissance missions. Then he tells me to push some dumbass cleric into the river. I don't like killing people, but sure, totally worth it. Oh. Then you come back, you asshole. Whatever I do, you just keep fucking... As she speaks, the mask next to Snell begins to glow. Get down. Damn it. Knew that would happen. Esoteric bullshit. Explain. You happy now? Just broke my damn contract because of you. That is a blessing, young lady. She lets out a loud groan. I'm a warlock. Or was. I had a whole thing worked out with Mr. Toilet Worm. Your patron. Ugh, whatever. I don't care anymore. This deal was ass, and I didn't want to do it anymore anyway. So there. I'm actually perfectly fine with my awesome mask being turned to dust. It's fine, really. She does not sound very fine with it. This isn't even coping. This is just a complete freak out. She gets up and drops her cloak. Gonna leave now. And Etter, you don't say a word about this to Dad. Do you believe for a moment I care for any of your puny commands? Oh gods. Puny commands. Do whatever you want then. Like, I'm actually going now. Should I just let her go? She has lost her patron. This does not mean she loses her powers entirely, even if they were channeled through that mask. But since she clearly has no reason to continue in her misguided attempt at killing you, you might as well let her go. She must be apprehended. However, it might be best to let her father do that. You should speak with him later once you finish your quest. Let her go. A young girl gets caught up in trouble. Best you can do is cut her some slack. She will surely learn from her mistakes. There is darkness in her heart. You do not wish to remain near her for long. Fine or no? Fine. The bratty teenager starts walking towards the exit. And seriously, do not tell Dad. The angel's many eyes turn to you after following her out of the chamber. This will be handled at a later date, I assure you. Ha! Goblin lets out a series of stilted laughs. Fucking else. A teenage girl. And your boss's daughter. That's actually funny, you have to admit. It's more sad, if anything. Oh well, let's go see if Mr. Toilet Worm is hiding in any of these tunnels. I suggest caution. There will surely be more dangerous things in this cursed place. Meek agree, you hear Scarf mutter. Then shiver. Bad thing here. Deeper. In the grand hall around you, the one so filled with the sound of clashing blades now grows eerily quiet. You see two paths, each leading into darkness. Time to see what's down here. You approach the angel. What is the matter, cleric? She dropped this during the scuffle. Unlock blade. +3 dex, -1 con, advantage against lawful creatures. Very cool. One of those ancient daggers that once had the capability to cast Wish. All the charges are spent, but the esoteric energies inside are still rumbling, causing a tiny esoteric pocket to rage all around it. While holding the dagger, you perform the exact opposite action of the one you intended to perform. You say yes when you mean no. Attempting to stab the blade in the air causes you instead to shove it into your own stomach. So, let's just keep it holstered, for now. Perfect for a potentially suicidal teenager. Christ. This music, though. God damn. I think we should maybe continue exploring tomorrow. It's already late. I think we're gonna come back to this place tomorrow. I want to see what leaving does. Well, I shouldn't have wasted that dream patch in that case. Shit. It's fine. Approach the entrance once more. This is the only way up. Go through it again. This time you know the safe path. A dungeon is only as dangerous as its lost navigator. Actually true. Like, you won't have any trouble doing this repeatedly. You are emerging at the top of the cliff. You made it through the labyrinth. Let's go. Let's go turn in our quest reward to the witch. The hagling. The hag leans in over her cauldron. Back for more questions? Whoa. Can you make me a wand? Well, have you gotten my lingonberries yet, cleric? Yes, I have. Hand them over. Oh! The hagling looks them over, her face scrunched. These are fresh, she sniffs. Real fresh. Where'd you buy them? I plucked them below. You actually went all the way down to the ridge? Highly impressive. She tosses the berries into the cauldron, momentarily causing a green piece of sludge to fly up and down again. Then Lisa walks over to her oven, taking a small piece of firewood, a twig from its creaking hatch. Crick and crack, wooden wakes to feel. The hagling dips the tip of the twig. Murmur, shimmer, hearts unseal. She drops it in entirely, the liquid lighting up into a blinding flash. Touch it once, touch it twice. It knows what you conceal. Whoa. It's... grab it. An intense esoteric aura. There we go. Goosebumps. Not exactly ideal. The chaotic power of the hag is barely stabilized within the wood. Alas, it will help some. You can already feel how it grants you insight. This is exactly what you need. Time to make people smile. Lisa gives you one of her biggest cackles yet. One of my best yet! Only a minor wand, of course, but considering I pulled that out of my ass, you should be very happy with these results. You're improvising? I'm very happy, thank you. It seems good enough. You're improvising? Always, after a certain number of years of trying, I realize things move way more smoothly if I just make it up on the spot. The client is usually just as, if not more happy with it also, when I don't do it by the books. I'm very happy, thank you. You're welcome, etc., etc. Now, go enjoy your little toy, cleric, unless you want to become a hag or something. I could become a hag? No, that was a joke. Even if you didn't have so much penis, no grown person has ever become a hag. A good, stable hag, at least. I think I understand. Or men should be allowed to be hags too. This is discrimination. I think I understand. Good, because it's really not that complicated. She takes an iron ladle from the oven area and starts to stir the pot once more. Now, if there's nothing else... Okay. The wand, the weapon of choice for a hag. This one seems broken, however, because it causes whoever is wielding it to always wear a wicked grin. Like, very wicked. The wand of empathy. Interesting. I feel like I'd have to ask this, but I hate the phrasing. The hag stares at you for several seconds. No! No. What? Why would you ever ask that? Snell elbows you. He doesn't mean it like that. Promise. What? You mean just sleeping? Still no, you weird person. My bed is mine. Only me and Sir Treban get to sleep here, obviously. Your companion turns to you and hisses, "Stop that. It's not okay." Yeah, what the fuck? Oh my god. I had to see. Good god, Ron. Actually, I want to try the fast travel now. Pillar of your towers before you. So someone went inside this thing, huh? Yes. Appears so. You have to be real careful if you want to follow into a gate like this, but you can do it. I guess I should go to the top part of the pillar if I want to try and enter it. Yes, you should. Let's go to pillar crossing. Ah, right, we have so many new feats. Now to meet her patron. Alright, take root. Delved deep, sought far. Seen within, watched without. Excuse me, the Pillar of Yore. An ancient bulwark. Its gate rising beyond. Yeah, I got pretty deep down to figure this thing out. Yet it continues far, far below, each step of the way making it clear to you how little they matter, these vestiges of the maker of your world. They are but esoteric rock which sits until something changes. This isn't making things much clearer, to be honest. That is okay. Remember the words, the ones written upon the soft tissue at the back of your head. Feel the esoteric, sway it. To tame it in hubris and pride will always result in tragedy. A fool's talk. You are a genius at work. This investigation has led you one step closer to that illustrious title you seek. String Master. No. The magic must be wielded in attunement with the divine, nothing else. Listen to the voice of God. It shan't lead you astray. That's not the voice you heard, buddy. That was, if anything, a potential patron. Which is, of course, way more exciting. Okay, so I'm sensing some different paths here. Yes, 3 of them. You do not know where they shall lead, but you may consider each. Tell me more about Voice of God. Earth watches upon you. His spirit channels your powers each day, and that will never change. Trust in the divine. Whenever you roll a d20, another hidden d20 is rolled. If that die is the same as your die, you critically succeed. If both are natural 20s, you regain all your hit points, you regain all your spent spell slots, you lose all level of exhaustion, and you become genuinely happy for 1d4 seconds. Oh. Tell me more about String Master. Focus on your mastery of the esoteric. This knowledge, as cryptic as it is, will help you on your way. For each level of spell slot you have, you gain 1 additional maximum spell slot. Fuck. Both of these are interesting, but String Master. Ooh. Tell me about Communing Patron. You got a friend beyond. They'll take care of you in a win-win sort of situation. If you take damage that would cause you to go to 0, a mysterious force protects you. If this happens, you take no damage and lose 1 first level spell slot. If you do not have any first level spell slots, this does not happen. Ah yes, this is different from the godly voice thing, but mostly in aesthetics, which is the most important aspect, to be fair. I don't know. Well, yes, you know it. Come on. Ooh. I like Voice of God. I like String Master. I'm kind of indifferent about Communing Patron. One step closer to domination. Soon. Sense the pillar and move on. But I'm not gonna equip it, I don't think. I like Lady Fair. I like Friendly Local Druid. I like Friendly Company. If I had to get rid of anyone, Friendly Company would be it, probably. But I like that Snell has proficiency in his initiative rolls. Advantage on initiative rolls is really good. If I had to drop one, it would be Lady Fair. Now I'd probably take... maybe String Master, but let's see the new feat. Be aggressive. Push over the line, destroying each worthless monster in the way. That's how you get ahead in life. Aggressive competence with a stoic demeanor. What? Where's this thought coming from? From you. As the adrenaline wears off, as the world comes back into perfect regular clarity after such a deeply euphoric fight, you're standing here realizing you are on top. This is where you're supposed to be, the most competent man around. The fact that I'm alive is the most impressive part of all this. I would love to never fight another troll in my life. The fact that I'm alive is the most impressive part of this. It is also the #1 sign of your supremacy, of the size of your manhood. This taste of pure, near instant blood misted death has got you hooked. You need more. More fights. More near-death experiences. More romance. Romance? Manly kind. Knights chasing down tyrannical dragons. Damsels being carried to safety. Empires falling and kingdoms rising. Men with goodness in their hearts bearing the burden of reigniting spirits. Breaking darkness, smashing evil. You have finally reached that point. the point of actually feeling like a professional cleric. So all I need to do in order to feel like I'm good at my job is kill an extremely dangerous and probably now extinct gigantic monster. The romantic ideal of heroism, knights, and kings is fascist propaganda, used to elicit unrealistic aesthetic ideals for young men, radicalizing them towards nationalistic agendas. Or finally. And what is wrong with that? It's discriminatory to appeal to human men. It makes them feel bad about the world when they get stuck working in the Lamplighters Guild, thus incentivizing violence against the system. Or nationalism promotes terrible and hateful ideas. We don't want to be feudal states of old, nor do we want to repeat of the arcane era madness. We want a liberal, modern man, one who is nice and calm and loving and never hurts anybody ever. I don't like any of these, honestly, but there's nothing admirable about a man incapable of force. In an ideal modern city life, you wouldn't need force. It is in such a utopia that manly force would especially need to be honed. There's a self-destructive hatred festering within men, within you. Some might say it is driven by the forces of various powers in the world. Some might say it is inherent to this post-war era, but it does not help anyone. Man is not inherently evil for desiring greatness, nor is he mad for throwing himself into danger. There is always a need for men to take and rule and protect. What is needed is a way for men to dream freely, to aim towards the ultimate greatness of the self, aimed at helping everyone around, so they do not become thieves or tyrants or ruthless gatekeepers. If there are no positive outlets for these desires, then that is exactly where they will end up. A generation of men told to be calm and nice and will grow up to be violent and wild. A generation of men told to be competent and good will grow up to be wise kings and lovable people. Simple as. I simply don't agree. Then you need to spend more time understanding yourself, or you will continue down this false road of femininity. Feels like you might be leaning in the wrong direction here. The goal isn't to break yourself for some illusionary audience. It's true, oh yes, risk assessment, baby. The larger that creature is, the more you should be getting paid. Not in troves of loot, that's just a nice bonus, but you gotta get this on paper before you dive in. If you're ever fighting a troll again, you'll be doing so for a maximized hourly rate, with every possible gruesome death calculated into that final price. Your life on the line, that pouch is getting fat. Them's the rules. I'm not for sale. Can you even say that with a straight face? Clerics are in high demand, especially these days. Clerics with your kind of esoteric know-how, invaluable. Right, I'm not sure this is for me. You know for damn sure that you're just gonna keep throwing yourself into danger like this, so get paid for it, dumbass. Taking the gamble for pay is good, sure, but to actually live to tell the tale, for that you need more than luck. You need the luck of the fool. What? I'm not stupid. Stupid is in the eye of the beholder. Every time you head down here, it's a gamble. Every time you take on a job, and there will surely be more ruthless jobs than that troll in the future. You will roll the die. The die being a 50-50 chance of death and destruction. What did the red one call it? Getting blood misted? Instantaneous smashing. That's it. That's what you're risking every time. So embrace it. Focus on being really, really lucky. You have survived long enough on gut and feeling and ultimately pointless gambles. It is time to calculate your odds properly. Tell me more. As you can clearly evaluate, each time you take on a challenge, your outcomes are quite extreme. It appears you are just as unlikely to succeed in an unlikely and extreme manner as much as you commonly find yourself in a radical and rather terrible failure. It appears you are just as likely to succeed in an unlikely and extreme manner as much as you commonly find yourself in a radical and rather terrible failure. That might be true. It is. Even by recognizing your personal skill level involved in any particular task, the overwhelming power of chance is evidently your clearest ally. This is bad. Instead, let us lean upon the strings for balance, a tightly strung balance, one born out of beauty, curved yet balanced bell. What? If you before had an equal chance of each outcome, which is quite volatile, this would instead allow you to take control of the outcome, aligning each attempt around the center, the average. This would reliably increase your odds at succeeding at tasks you're equipped to handle, while dramatically decreasing your failure rate at those you're not. Not entirely sure what this means. In short, the bell curve allows you to rely more on your own abilities rather than random chance. Of course, this would impact both you and your opponents. Your strings are universal, after all. Tell me more about Luck of the Fool. If you're gonna gamble, might as well save yourself the biggest fails. Whenever you roll a natural 1, you get another result and take 1d4 damage. This effect can repeat to infinity. This damage cannot take you below 1 HP. Tell me more about dungeoneering reflexes. You dodged enough shit to get down here. In the future, you'll be ready for anything. Whenever you roll 10 or below, add an extra proficiency to the roll. Tell me more about Professional Cleric. This is it. You feel it. Finally, you are competent. You cannot critically fail. Tell me more about Curved yet Balanced Bell. Naturally, you should only take on challenges you are capable of succeeding at. This will lower any risks involved. Whenever any d20 is rolled, the strings of your causes the outcome to lean towards 10. The chance of critical rolls are diminished. Boo. I dislike this. Honestly, I'm leaning towards dungeoneering reflexes. Ready to make a decision? These are tools of your trade. Each will help you in some way. Your choice here is to focus on one path. The gamble, the delve, the veteran, or the thinker. Dungeoneering reflexes. Time to make a proper living. As it goes, guess I'm a troll killer now. I'm gonna forgo Lady Fair. I think I'm gonna take dungeoneering reflexes. I really like that. Every night it seems like we're going to bed close to 3. Cleric. Lovely to see you again. Anything I can help you with? That's it. The Sphinx takes a sip from her barrel of wine. Little one. Hold on. We've gotten... Cleric of Norvik, having a drink, are you? No. Tell him no. Wait, no. Clerics don't drink. Darn. Well, happy to share your company at least. The rest part of this job, for sure. That's all for now. See you on election day, Axel. Sphinx takes a sip from her barrel of wine. Little one, she says and looks right through you. I need help entering the Pillar of Yore. Now that was not a request I expected today. Might I ask why? Lean forward and whisper. It's got to do with the tea shop. I see. How mysterious. Sphinx ponders your request while sipping on her wine. This is no small request, Claire. Tell you what. Complete the riddle first. The difficult one. Perhaps I will consider it. She smiles. Alright, so we gotta complete the riddle. Still don't really know what to do. Perform some type of action, something beyond the scope of simple dialogue, and it has nothing to do with her. As you approach, the scary red eyes appear through the smoke once more. You again. What do you want? What would I want to upgrade? Honestly, my charisma. Got 935 coins, so might as well try. Concentrated rhubarb ale. No, pixie dust slush. Got you floating on, eh? Sick. Get you floating on, eh? Sick. I like a cleric who likes to party. Anything else? Consume 3 ability enhancing potions of the same type. Nice. What are we at money-wise? 600. I do want to get rhubarb ale. Non-alco shit. Enjoy. An Ascani Classic contains a fizzy drink that tastes just like ale with none of the downsides, so it's actually okay for you to drink this since it's non-alcoholic. Yoink. Nice. Alright. So now to switch back. Actually, real quick. Oh no, Viskin's gone. Okay, well, we'll get the mind expansion from Viskin tomorrow. We'll yank it from him, and then we can equip a dex up. I guess, or no. You can do something that has a dex down, like this. That's good. Yeah, I think Viskin is gone for the night. I mean, we can always check, but... yeah, he's gone. It's 2:30 a.m. So let's go to bed. I do want to see if that girl is in here and we can talk to her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want? She leans over, looking nervously behind you. Who are you waiting for? Well, waiting for my boyfriend. Okay. But you should go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Okay. There's nothing more to say to her. Dum, bum, bum. Oh, what the fucking hell? Derve. What the shit fuck piss? Constitution. Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Warden Kullervo Lamalainen. That face. Ah, damn it. Close, but no cigar. It's an elf. Elf Illim, level 7 Warden. His eyes are dark with the knowledge of your doing. This Illim servant, this spy, this Warden of Outreach, he is but a tendril of his masters, but not so efficient nor successfully scheming as you might imagine. No, they are nowhere near the might of their peak. Illim is dead. This is an avatar of her decaying corpse. 11 strength, 15 dex, 9 con, 15 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 14 charisma. Nothing to yoink. That scared the actual hell out of me. You feel fear.
Ooh.
Terevis imminent. Elvish. Fucking elf. Hello, elf. Yuvat Tavat? Gives you a smile. A compliment. Is he playing with you? He's speaking about you in Elvish despite knowing you don't. If he knows Common, then it's for an audience of one. That doesn't typically spell kindness. Your companion takes a quick glance around the perimeter and hisses his tactical assessment to you. I don't see anyone else. Just him? Relax, Beiko. I am Kullervo Lamalainen, Warden of Outreach. You are the cleric to whom I owe an apology. Why? He holds up his chin high. His cheeks are covered in swirling patterns. You see the Eso markings upon his skin, symbols of his empire in the forest. It appears some of Ilim's issues have spread into your fine city. You have been stuck dealing with these issues for quite some time. Your companion gives you a confused glance. On behalf of the Mender, I sincerely express our regret. Let him speak. We had a Kapinalinen Elementi, a renegade, among our ranks. Dead elf in the tea shop, I presume? That is the one. A certain member of the court who... I'm sorry, can never quite seem to get that right. Is it who ended up betraying us, or whom ended up betraying us? Who is a subject? Who is a subject? Whom is an object? It isn't hard. Certain member of the court. Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. So who is the subject, as in the person acting? Who? Good, thank you. Who betrayed us? Her name was Pinja Athena. She surprised us all. Apologize on her behalf for causing this trouble. So you're saying this Pinja blew up the tea shop? Yes, I believe so. How? I asked myself this very question, but sadly, do not have that information, so you're just assuming she did. When I heard of her passing inside the tea shop, yes. You some type of ambassador for Ilim? He gives you a smile. Ilim does not deploy ambassadors in foreign lands. It is beneath her legacy. As Outreach Warden, I perform diplomacy. Functionally the same, then. Haughtiness for the sake of haughtiness. How could that not annoy you? The elves are too proud for their own good. The tendrils of Ilim reach far and wide. Why talk to me here, like this? Rushed here as soon as word reached me. An Ilim elf does not typically show up dead in a Norvikian tea shop after all. And I must leave soon, so do not assume to find me here in the future. What are you voting in the election? Not a citizen of Norvik. Iminen, your democratic experiment is yours to handle on your own. For the Asgalists. Perhaps with their victory, there will be a way to extend brotherhood to the elves in time. Very well. Best of luck. He really does not care about you or this city. Did not come here to apologize. You didn't only come here to apologize, did you? No. Primarily, I came all this way to give you a warning, to give your city a warning. What kind of warning? Pinja Athena was the head of an organization with one goal: destabilizing Norvik and its populace. The elf woman. She was in such a position of power. Why did she blow up? Organization. A loose organization, yes. It's a shadowy organization, so I don't know much, except that she was planning on exacting a horrendous esoteric attack on election day. What? All of it to bring ruin to this wonderful city. Could you imagine if she had succeeded? How many lives would have been lost? Terrible. Just terrible. I don't believe you. He's claiming the explosion was not meant for the tea shop. I'm assuming the explosion occurred earlier than she anticipated. To our fortune. To all our fortunes. He is lying through his sharp teeth. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He is absolutely lying. He knows something. No. And she was the only casualty in the end. No, too clean. This doesn't add up. There is much I, too, do not know. I apologize for that as well. The elf swings his cloak around, facing the river. Now, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Why should I believe anything you tell me? Emeset, he says and gives you a smile. Condescending smirk played as a friendly smile. We have a saying among the outreach court. It translates into something like, dragon servants do not know, they simply feel. They have vaisto, or perhaps a gut feeling would be the correct way to phrase it. The elf's words soften the stone in your stomach. Gut must tell you I am on your side. Trust your gut. So who blew up the tea shop? Do not know. Someone in her organization, Pinja herself, a collaborator? Perhaps one of her underlings did not want to follow Pinja's Athena's horrid plans. Also heard she was meeting with a powerful local hag on the day of the explosion. Perhaps that meeting has something to do with it. Doesn't know about Lisa then, but he's heard of the situation. Thank you for the information, Warden. Bows his head. Then he whispers a few lines of Elvish to himself, while maintaining eye contact with you. As he finishes his incantation, he clears his throat and throws up a hand before his face. May Earth keep watch upon thee. In an instant, the elf vanishes. Snell takes a deep breath. Once that corpse showed up, I knew we'd be dealing with some mysterious Elvish political intrigue bullshit. Take a deep breath. The goblin looks out over the moonlit river and grumbles to himself. The elf had a reason for speaking with you, and he was not the altruistic type. Whatever that whole dance was, it was clearly to avert blame landing on someone. Himself? To push it onto the dead elf? Who knows? This warden appears to want to distance himself from the situation. Logically, that means he's more guilty than he lets on. But why would he have shown up at all, if that were his goal? He didn't even know he existed. He must have been doing something else in Tulstad. But what? Think about this later. Now I really need to sleep. Now, I meant to do something the other day. I need to go back to Rick Spider. Heck. For a hag. Please, she could be in danger. The fiendish woman furrows her brow. Then she gives you a quiet laugh. She can take care of herself, mostly. That's all for now. Charisma items. Are you kidding? Whoa! Exact success, actually. Yep. We're talking about an emotional bond here. A deep bond. With who? She's protecting a friend, but she's also kind of tired of it. She won't sacrifice too much for it, so just go ahead and convince her that you'll help. That you'll clean up all this mess. Hello, hey, Fiend Lady. Call me Rix. Rix, the hag is involved in the tea shop explosion. I need to talk with her. That's not good. She's also thinking for me. How do I find her, Rix? She looks down behind the counter, biting her lower lip. She's contemplating the situation. This is a big decision. I promised her, but damn it. I'm delivering food to her, alright? Head down the well, in the back. If you speak the words slow as a snail before jumping in, it'll cast Featherfall on you. Thank you, Rix. No, I can say thank you after you fix this damn mess. She's not the type to hold up like that. And don't tell her I let you into her secret cave, alright? She winks. Contain yourself, woman. Alright, yeah, that's all. I found her without needing to do that, to get her to sell her out. And I'm glad. I'm curious. And very, very deep. You can survive the fall. Slow as a snail. Tingling sensation grows over your body. Well, if you're so very ready to be jumped into, leave. I just wanted to see it. Well, now, because of that shit with the elf, it's almost 3 a.m. God damn it. So, we're gonna go to bed, and then when I wake up, I'm probably gonna figure out the pickaxe, and then probably gonna have to call it a stream. Pray. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You take a deep breath and begin your prayer, and tranquility. Contemplate the Sphinx's riddle. An ancient creature who guards a door to nothing. She does this for fun. You're not the first to complete it. If you do, it will unveil something great, but the answer is not in dialogue. You'll have to cast magic to show your prowess. Attacked from below, but you feel no worry, for the danger is misunderstanding in your mind. The answer is deep. Complete your final task. You must enter it. There's no other way. Be wary. Person. Tactile alignment hasn't been super useful. Increase, click wounds, speak. Augury, bark skin enhanceability, prayer, protection. That was a full day. It's like tomorrow's got even more in store. I'll catch you in the morning, cleric. Stand alone in the tower. Time to sleep. Ooh. Before you lies the bedroll. Lie down. Yes, your body is weary. It's a waste of time, but sure, go ahead. Your body is still adjusting. Lie down. Close your eyes to begin this desperate plea for sleep. The strings you follow all are tangled around this endless pillar spiked through the heart of the city. Then there's the hag. Lisa's suspicious, but beyond her natural hagness, nothing seems to point in her direction. Those papers will make history. You won't be part of it, of course. Those kids will change the city for the better. Or at the very least, they'll make some wonderful noise before the Free Striders stomp them out. Finally, to enter the pillar, you must perform a most challenging esoteric task. Travel to the beyond. There are many esoteric beings on Tolstad, some of whom are already known to you. One of them will surely assist you. Is this your last night on Tolstad? Is this your last night alive? As the sun rises over your beloved city, you know one thing's true. It's time to enter the pillar. Day 5. 1 day remaining. This is it, my last day to finish this. The final day. Everything ends today. Or begins, depending on your perspective. Depending on which party wins this foolish democratic process. Start your day. Cleric? So I assume this is Warlock, because they are Charisma caster. Inspected the pickaxe. Spend 3 hours extracting the spell. 3 hours. That is all it takes for you to complete this. To normal men, extremely challenging task, but you are no normal man. You are the one who upholds the Arcanist legacy. You can do this in 3 hours. Extract the spell. You've not had the pleasure to interact with this spell previously, but you quickly learn of its extreme usefulness. Detect Secrets allows you to uncover once, for each cast, any secret trap, hidden passage, stashed away item, or esoteric illusion within 30 feet. If you wish to uncover the secrets of the city below, make sure to keep it prepared. It must be quite new, however, as you have not heard of it being used by adventurers, nor by any clerics during any of the official delves. Amazing. Detect Secrets. First level divination, 1 action, arcane 50 feet. Thought 30 feet. Verbal, somatic, situational, instantaneous. If there is a trap, hidden cache, or secret door that you are not aware of within range, you create a translucent trail guiding you to its location. Prepare spells. Charm person, complang, cure wounds, detect secrets. Oh shoot, wait. I want to back out. Can't do that. Grease, inflict wounds, speak, hog, bark, hints. First we cast augury. There, I see it. It says wheel. Fortune favors me as always. Enhanceability as well. And then we prepare spells. Charm person, comp blank. Cure wounds, detect secrets. Grease, inflict wounds. Speak with animals. Bark skin, knock. Prayer of healing, prot. Vitality. Secret planks. Let's get Snell. Hold up the pebble. Meet up with me. This counts as one word. Just shows up. Yeah, let's go. Right. I kind of want to see what's at the newspaper stand. And also maybe go chat to these dudes. Anything new? Saw.
Huh?
Hey, it's you again. Buying something? Just tell me the news. Boy stares at you. So you're not a free strider, for sure they're nothing but a you want news, right? Kid grabs a copy of the Post and starts reading. Sad. Would have been more fun if he grabs news from Norvik. That one's mostly rumors and sensationalist bullshit. Election week, 5 parties above exclusion limit. Polling shows the Nationalists ahead. Free Striders and Asgalis being behind at 20 each. Canis and Agrarians holding out just above the limit at around 5%. See about that on election day. Party of Norvik still won't comment on missing Paladin. This Gorm Skaldemon fellow's been gone for a month at this point. Here's the drama. Probably dead. Apparently part of Norvik. We'll see. Sure. Along with the Arcane Circle, tiny political party seeking a return to Arcanist rule and magocracy. They're treated as a joke mostly, but there are a handful of wizards and noblemen who support it still. So now it's a 3-way tie from what I can see. 36% Party of Norvik, 20% Free Striders, 24% Asgals. Right, what? Yes. City, I guess. Citizen. Alright. So there's nothing new there. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go rogue mode. Easy. Literally had to roll a 1 to fail. Feather from a seagull. Placing it upon your head gives you an air of superiority. Masculine power and capital R righteousness. Easy. Alright, we can intelligence behold him too. Easy. Yoinked. Mind expansion. Common potion known to allow knowledge to stick more easily, often used by students. Alright, now to intelligence mode. First, let's go back. Then intelligence. Nice. Neutral evil. 11 strength, 16 dex, 16 con, 20 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 16 charisma. His study into the magical realm is immense, far beyond your capabilities. Some of these texts he surrounds himself with would suggest he can cast 5th or even 6th level spells. Couldn't be higher, could it? This is an ancient man, one forgotten, misplaced in time. You may learn much from him if you stay in his good graces. Thank you. Oh, is the dead elf gone? Yeah. Glad we got all the information we needed out of her. Where's the dead elf? Gone, I'm afraid. What? A door hug. Embarrassing, but there's not much to be done. Or a door hug. Technique often used by magical thieves. It involves casting Dimension Door, a spell that teleports yourself and another target in any direction quite far. Many heists have been pulled off this way, especially back in the Arcane era. 4th level conjuration spell allows the caster to teleport themselves and one willing target up to 500 feet away in any direction. Immensely powerful. Someone wanted that corpse, and they had the resources to acquire it. Oh boy, they pulled an old trick. They have access to 4th level spells, and this is no mere trifle. Shit. They pulled a door hug on you? Like I said, embarrassing. I should have set up more defenses, but They could employ an agent with Dimension Door. They could surely cause even more trouble. So perhaps this was for the best. What do you mean gone? The corpse was stolen. Why did this happen? They wanted the corpse, clearly. He's repeating obvious information. Is he trying to be funny? Elves are strange creatures. Who knows what strange activities they perform with their death? They're removing evidence, clearly. Must be the elves. The Illim's roots reach far, cleric. See an unnaturally, uncharacteristically wide smile spread across his pale face. Things are getting interesting. Fucking hells, this guy is creepy. You help entering the gate of yore. I'm sure you do. Not surprised. Takes a deep breath, an eerily long breath. Little surprises me these days. Coughs once. Why not? He says with gusto. With such gusto. You know how to get in? I do. There is no major secret. However, the method is quite difficult. To enter the pillar of yore through the crack left in the gate, you'll need astral projection. The 9th level spell? Indeed. You would need a spell scroll. That is the only reasonable manner to solve this. Wouldn't that just project your spirit? I can't cast 9th level spells. Can't cast 9th level spells. Undoubtedly. Rude. Wouldn't that just project your spirit? Normally, yes. However, entering a gate of yore with said spirit causes your physical being to follow. This is documented by the Tulin, the snail folk who laid the groundwork for this type of research. Can you cast the spell? Without a spell scroll, I cannot know. Do you know someone who does? No. How about a spell scroll? He nods. Precisely, cleric. A spell scroll of astral projection. Extremely powerful item, no doubt. However, it would not be so strange for one to be found in the halls beneath us. Of course, despite your natural acumen for string manipulation, you do not possess the ability to cast 9th level spell scrolls reliably. If you acquire one, bring the scroll to me. I will cast it for you. You can cast 9th level spells? Can reliably cast 9th level spell scrolls, yes. Admittedly, that is no small feat. But it is not to be conflated with the power to freely wield 9th level magic. Doing so is unheard of. Since this Coast War, I find a spell scroll of actual projection then. I'm afraid I cannot assist you in locating such an artifact. As such, I wish you good luck, cleric. Thanks. Goodbye. The dwarf and earth folk together. Gain 2 second level spell slots. Thank you. Goated. I love thaumaturgy. I think it's my favorite cantrip in this. Ah, we can still wisdom behold her. Let's do it then. Do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I want more. I want more. It's okay. Can't find everything in this game. reports and things. Had a chat with a very mysterious elf. She lifts her head and glares at you. The warden. Yeah, that one. How'd you know? I already heard from Viskin that they took the corpse. Did not expect them to move so quickly. Told me that Pinja, the dead elf, was trying to do something horrible. What exactly? That she was planning an esoteric attack on Election Day to blow up the Temple of Earth. She laughs, flinging her head back. Do not trust a word that bastard is spewing. He is trying to save himself or protect someone else, putting her in as some kind of scapegoat. The Elam are dangerous. While I do not know their exact involvement with this incident, they are all dirty. I swear, if Warden Kalervo pulls up to personally explain how he's innocent, then he's got his filthy hands all over this. Fair assessment. Elves. There's no doubt in my mind. Find out who Kalervo is working with. Considering the Ilum, they were probably trying to interfere with the election themselves. Now, who would work with elves? A good question. Look into it. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, we will. Never gonna guess who Frank son of Frank turned out to be. She raises an eyebrow. Speak. He was Meriadoc Moonwatch. Snell shakes his head. Out of all people. Huh. What a bastard. To be a key witness and then just leave. Typical Silver Spoon Freestrider. Did he have anything good to say? Yeah, he saw a smoking invisible guy right after the explosion, down in the crossing. He did? She claws at her throat, and that's it. That's our suspect. He also said the smoking guy walked into the Pillar of Yore. He what? She groans. That damn Freestrider, he's probably high on his own damn fumes or something. My lady, it might be very, very true. I believe the culprit escaped through a crack in the gate. She squints and sits silent for a few seconds. A gate of Yore. This is an insane claim, cleric. She gives a hard stare at Snell. If this is true, then it must be investigated. Speak with Viskin if you have not, and be vigilant. This is highly esoterical. Good thing we've got a cleric on our side. Just nod. The lady takes a deep breath. I will think about this, and good luck. Fine, keep at it. Alright,
Oh.
Mr. Cleric. Some questions. Be quick. Sure. No. Yeah, she most likely played you. You mean a game of intrigue. Perhaps, Mr. Cityman, but if she did, she was quite awful at it, since we never did anything for her. She would tell me things whenever I saw her, intercepted messages sometimes, leverage to use in labor disputes, business in the palace, polling numbers before they're published, opposition that had yet to strike. I'm sure we would have gotten ahead on that PPG issue. She's still been around. His eyes grow dark. Thinking about it, she helped immensely over these last few years, countless times, so I don't care what she identified as. Fair enough. Alright, this is the last thing we're gonna do, because then I gotta go. I'm already kind of late. Take root. Damn. They took her. Just like that. The Tendrils of the Mender's court reach far. You can learn something from this. You sure can. Did you see the shit-eating confidence on that elf's luscious lips? That was the face of order, a foreign order, fully in control. It was breathtaking. I didn't believe a word he was saying. And yet he said them, to your face, with complete conviction. But why else would an Ilum warden, fancy word for ambassador, stand there in the middle of the night speaking gibberish with some inane cleric? He had a damn good reason to show up. And considering that he took that corpse right afterwards, they know exactly what you're doing. It was a highly calculated move to tell you those things. To blame the dead elf, to clear themselves from any wrongdoing, to sneak away in the night with the biggest piece of evidence, before anyone with real authority could get their claws on it. Most importantly, before the press could get in on the scoop. You need to learn something from this. Get closer to that Twinkie elf's level. Why? Because the ladies will like it. Ladies, sign me up. Alright, ladies don't like style, they like substance. Alright. Illusions of grandeur can take a man far. People tend to get swept up alongside it, like little winds trailing in the wake of the greater tempest. Alas, words are wind. They too fade as the storm turns to gale. Do not build your empire on words alone. Ilum did not. Remember the tale of the Mender. It was told to every child. There have also been 3 adaptations running on Stage Street over the years. It's one of the classics. One of the main rows of housing full of theaters, with shows playing almost every evening of the week. This is some historical preamble. There is some historical preamble. You have more or less memorized it. Go ahead. Recall the history of Ilum. The Ilum Empire has always been an ominous presence in Ascani. She was one of the early walking gods, born as an early tidings of the divine era. She reigned in isolation a very long time. During the Arcane Era, she used her realm as a wall, one of the few powers which resisted and repelled any Dimenorian influence. Ascani remained wild for many reasons. One of them was the ever-present and self-sustaining Elven Empire and their living forest. Their stasis changed during the Coast War, first by growing tensions on the borders. They ended up so occupied defending their lands in the east they did not even intervene when a band of human refugees settled in the troll-infested ruins on the coast. Yeah, they usually have a player chanting those details out before the show starts. Now, this is where the tale begins. Listen. Recallest thou the tale of the Ilum the Mender, a great shaman of the wilds, who in divine ascension did bind Ascani's elven kind? To Norvik she came, emerged upon its streets, scarce years past the conquest's end. Shadow wrought she spells upon each warrior of the palace, drawing them to earth in ranks of iron. Their eyes, bewitched and bright with zeal, beheld her form, a twisting mass of bark and gnarled root. There, earth did meet her on the steps. A primal force pressed against the bulwark. Seconds for war, minutes from passion, words they shared, looks exchanged. The elf god asked but one question as she broke her spell upon the greatest soldiers of the city. Is anything permitted in a good man's quest? Thus ends the tale of Ilum the Mender. For earth did stay her wrath for mortal men. In years since past the elven god hath faded, yet her question lingers still within the palace air, the streets, the coast. If thou know the answer, hold thy tongue and speak it not. For that beguiling nymph may yet keep watch. Her roots do linger still. Beguiling nymph? It was a different time. But yeah, this is only the abridged kids version, of course. It's the one that stuck with you. Now think about it. The dead elf, this Pinja, she played them all. This not dead elf, the warden. He's clearly a professional bullshitter. They're both master manipulators in their own right. Just excellent work. Learn from it. Build up a beautiful lie on that probably pretty face of yours. Then you can take over the... Remember where they come from. Long line of empire, an imperial dream. Learn from their mistakes. Build upon their methods. Then you mate. You do realize they're immortal, right? Or they're supposed to be. That's what sets them apart. Keep that in mind. These bastards are way too slow to adapt to anything. Whether it's a millennial sphinx, or an Anticipalian celestial, or just an elf, They've all got that weakness, a fragile immortality. If you die, you lose, what, a couple of decades at worst? They lose infinity. Tell me more about fragile immortality. An aversion to risk, that's what they've got, times infinity. That's a massive weakness, so that's what you should learn from them. Think about that weakness, use it to your advantage, keep building that advantage over and over again. Keep rolling that die. Removes death saving throws. Whenever you are above 1 HP and take damage that would take you to 0, you go to 1. If you take damage at 1, you die. Tell me more about Imperial Dream. Domination begins in the mind. You are above them all. While speaking with someone with less intelligence than yourself, gain an extra proficiency on all d20 rolls. What a beautiful lie. Look fresh, smile wide. They'll love you until the day you die. When you are at full health and 0 exhaustion, gain advantage on all d20 rolls. Ooh. That's really good. Ready to make a decision. Beautiful lie. Be like an elf without all the elven bullshit. Everyone will love that. Stop thinking about elves. Alright, we've got a level up, and we can probably switch out for the elven feat. But we will do that next time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I gotta go. Goodbye.